You ever heard this one? In the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning, God. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God. That's it. The one true God. You know, since that time, man has been making gods out of everything, myself included. Thousands, thousands of gods. But there's only one true God. In the beginning, God. And not only that, he sent Jesus. He sent his son, part of the Godhead, to die for us, that we might be reconciled with him. In the beginning, God had a plan. In the beginning, God wanted us. In the beginning, God made us have to step over him to get into heaven. In the beginning, God. End of story. You know, it's really fun. I appreciate that in the beginning, God thought of me as he thought of you, as he thought of the whole of mankind, because God so loved the world. Everybody. In the beginning, God. You know, in 1 Samuel, in the book of 1 Samuel, at Samuel's ripe old age, he gives his farewell address after he's anointed Saul king. And you can read about it in 1 Samuel chapter 12. And one part of it says like this, goes like this towards the end. He says, "Don't be afraid," Samuel replied. "You have done all the evil, yet you do not turn away from the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart. Do not turn away after useless idols. They can do you no good, nor can they rescue you, because they're useless. For the sake of his great name, the Lord will not reject his people, because the Lord was pleased to make you his own. As for me, far be it from me that I should sin against the Lord by failing to pray for you, and I will teach you what is good and right. But be sure to fear the Lord and serve him faithfully with all your heart, and consider what great things he's done for you. Yet if you persist in doing evil, both you and your king will perish." You know, nothing's changed. And we should pray for each other. We should hold each other accountable. But you know what? God will not leave us or forsake us. And yet there is still something that we have a choice, and we can actually choose to step over God and step over Jesus and perish and serve other gods. And you know what? Jesus just wants a relationship with us. God just wants to make us right. He wants to still talk with us. He still wants to pour into our lives. He still wants our hearts. A real relationship. So I pray God blesses you today. I pray you have a real talk with God. And maybe you could say, in the beginning.